And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Kenta Maeda. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Harold Castro stands in. Estrada aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jose Iglesias, the next Giant to hit.
He's going.
And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Runner on the go again. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back here at Wrigley Field. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Alex Wood. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That's towards center. Yastrzemski on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mike Zunino.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. He's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. There's a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Nico Hoerner. That one down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Conforto to third. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Mike Zunino. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The kick, the 3-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Into the bleachers and gone. Mike Zunino bops one out of here. His 14th of the year. And they grab the lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And it's even up.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Trey Mancini now. And a 2-1 on the way. Just missed.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Runner leads away at second. That's in there. Now 3-2. Renfroe, the runner at second with 1 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Renfroe around third. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting 8.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. J.D. Davis leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Wood is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Pitching change here, Alex Cobb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So up now for Chicago, Brennan Davis. pitch. It's softly on the ground left side. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Flied out his first time. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Gathers and throws. They get the out, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Now Marco Luciano. Righty delivers. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. And it falls. Davis fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
This is Joey Bart. Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 on with 1 out, and now it's Jesus Aguilar. Next one misses. 2-1. And there's a base hit to left. Luciano coming home. Fires it to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
1 down. Here's the rookie right fielder, Hunter Bishop. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting,
Thairo Estrada to the plate. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Conforto at third. Aguilar on second. Bishop at first. 1 gone. Ground ball left side. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air, right field. And Estrada is out. Runner tagging from third. Play it home. He's safe. It's 7-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Harold Castro, the next Giant to hit. 2 outs. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 7 and the Giants 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Slow roller up the middle. Throws to first and quickly one away in the second.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, Mike.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Mike Zunino. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The 3-1. There's the strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Up the middle, and that one handled. The throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs lead 1, but they still lead it 7-3. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the 3rd baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
The 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Grounder might be 2. Feeds to second, out there on a Mancini, 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Marco Luciano. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Michael Conforto. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Singled and scored his first time. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Luciano off of first with 2 away. And that's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's Joey Bart now. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike. In the air, center field. Davis racing, makes the catch. Giants leave a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And a 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. And he's already singled in this game. That one missed. That's in there. 3-2 now. The line to kick the pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. He's already homered in this one. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Davis.
Man at first, Brennan Davis. The next to hit. The 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jesus Aguilar. And a swing and a miss. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting.
And now it's Hunter Bishop.
Hunter Bishop.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Left-hand hitter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, and he grabs it, foul. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. And there's a ball.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Comebacker to the mound. Whips it to first on the run. They get him, but it was pretty close. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Back to the mound. Cobb to second, and they turn the double play.
Second baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Bullpen activity starting up now. Danny Duffy, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And a payoff pitch. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the catcher, Mike Zunino.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Kicks and deals. And now 1-2.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Lace to right center, base hit. Corner around third. He scores, and it's 8-3. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Here's a 1-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 4. It's the Cubs 8 and the Giants 3. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Harold Castro.
The first baseman, Harold Castro.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 to Maeda. Will depart, and not a great performance, but he leaves with a big lead. New arm when we get back. New pitcher on here, Adbert Alzolay.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a 3-1 on the way. There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. He goes down looking. Giants are down 1-2-3. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Ball to strike. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Yastrzemski brings it in with a nice running grab. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Out to center. Davis moving in on this one. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Michael Conforto.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Right-handed reliever. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And digging in for San Francisco, Joey Bart. At the belt and fires. And that one lifted in the air center field. Horner makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 8 and the Giants 3. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Leading
So
off
up now for
the
Chicago,
Cubs,
Brennan
the
Davis.
center fielder, Brennan.
And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, so
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. Throw, and it gets away.
a little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So the lineup flips over. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. And the right-hander deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Slings to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And he deals. Called strike right there. Davis takes his lead at third with one away. In the air, left side. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And it's 9-3. Nico Horner now at the plate.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski on his way over. That is the inning. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Giants 3. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the 7th, and now it's the Giants DH, Jesus Aguilar. Ball to strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. In the air, right side. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
And now the right fielder, Hunter Bishop. Next pitch inside. Ball 2. Out there to center. Snags it for the second out. And up next for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. The 1-1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. And Estrada is out. And that is that. Giants down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Danny Duffy on to pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Mike Zunino. 2-2 now. Hit hard, that gets through.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder. The punch out there, and one out now.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Trey Mancini will hit next. Zunino, the base runner at first with one out. Right side. Bishop makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the designated hitter, Seiya
Man at
Suzuki.
first, next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Up the middle, the underhand flip. They get the force. Flip to first, ends the inning. Cubs leave one, but they lead it 9-3.
Jordan.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Now here is Jose Iglesias. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And puts the squeeze on that. Out number 2.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Marco Luciano.
So up next, Marco Luciano. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Iglesias off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back here at Wrigley Field, down the third baseman, J.D.
The
Davis.
third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The 1-1. Outside. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brennan Davis.
Here's the center fielder, Brennan Davis. Base hit, left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. into center and a base hit. Davis around third. He'll score. It's 10-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. Here's a 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Giants 3. We go to the 9th.
Leading
Michael
off for San
Conforto will
Francisco,
climb in.
The left fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Joey Bart. Next offering is foul back.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Slings it across. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Zunino right there to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Hunter Bishop digs in now. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 2-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada. Is just 1 strike away. In the air, left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.